Hi, Douglas Lyons. It's Mrs. Edsel here. I'm back to talk to you some more. So, the Lyons Guide from Learning from Home. You've seen this in your classes, and in electives, we're going to talk to you about planning it out. So, we have been pretty low key lately, right? We've been on summer, we sleep in, we do what we want when we want. Maybe not, maybe you have a schedule, but for the most part, we are not on a very regimented schedule where we're turning in assignments on a regular basis. So, we're going to start thinking about that again. And the best way to do that is using your planner. So you got a planner when you came and picked up your materials. Eighth graders, you used this last year. We're going to use it very similar to how you used it last year. Seventh graders, this might be new to you. I don't know if sixth graders have planners or not, so I think some schools they do. But we're going to write in our assignments each week and really talk about what's due and including it in your planner. So making that plan is really important. So I kind of have a page of our planner scanned in here, and I'm going to try to draw on it. I hope it's going to work. And so let's say in Monday in English, your teacher says, okay, you have vocab this week. So you're going to write vocab in. I'm using a stylus, so it's going to be a little bit messy. Sorry. And then you have English again on Wednesdays and Fridays. And so let's say on Wednesday, you're going to work on an essay. I'm just going to be very stereotypical with classes today. And then in math, let's say you are introducing that topic and you also have some vocab to learn because you're going to start talking about some volume and formulas. And so on Wednesday, you also have math and you have a volume formula assignment to turn in. Okay, so you're writing that down, and you're going to write on Friday as well what you have to do, but I'm just focusing on a little bit of a page right now. In PE, let's say you also had some vocabulary in PE that you wanted to go over because you have PE on Tuesday, and let's say you're going to learn about volleyball. And you have an assignment that you have to turn in about the volleyball rules. So I'm just going to write volleyball rules assignment, and then you'll know you need to turn that in. My writing is not normally this messy, but we'll go on. In science, let's say you also had vocabulary on, I'm just going to be really generic, on Monday. And then you also have that class on Tuesday and Thursday. And depending on your science class, maybe you're going over some procedures for labs. Maybe you're going to get to do some kind of virtual lab. So procedures for labs or whatever it might be. And then in history, let's say you also have vocab. And then in history, you have that class on Wednesdays and Fridays, and you're going to have a Google Doc that you need to fill in on Hamilton, just because I love Hamilton. I'm going to abbreviate because I'm running out of room. Hamilton. And then electives. Let's say you're in whatever elective class it is, and let's say you have some vocab because we're just following that same strand. And so your elective class would be on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And let's say that your assignment is going to be researching a career, whatever it may be. Okay, and so now you've written in your assignments for the week. And here's something cool that I like to see kids do, and I see it happen a lot. As you finish it, some kids love to highlight and say, oh, I did my vocab. My highlight's kind of weird because it's not exactly right. And some people, instead of highlighting, really like to check things off. And you're like, yes, I did that, I did that, I did that. And then there's the definitive maybe not a check mark, but you like to cross things off. So you're like, yes, I did it. I'm done. Or like there's the, I've seen this, the X. Yes, it's done. I'm going to mark it off with an X. You decide, but make sure you're indicating on your planner when you've gotten it done. And that'll help you keep track of your assignments as well as the calendar feature in Canvas and in your Google Calendar. So, but using your planner to really make sure we write down our assignments just like we do when we're in person in school is going to continue to help you to be successful this year. So hopefully this makes sense. I'm sorry my writing is so messy, but I tried my best. And I look forward to seeing some of you in class.